Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Bernice. I'm back here again, and I'll be sharing the tips and tricks to creating this beautiful look. It's just like skin. So follow me, let's dive in. So I'm starting off with a clean base because I really want my skin to be very, very clean. Like, you can't paint without the clean canvas. Girl, please clean your face, your neck, your ears, everywhere. So I'll be going in with this hydrator. It's a TM Essential hydrator. It just gives hydration to the skin. It helps with like hydration. So I needed hydration so much. So I'm just patting it into my skin. Let my skin eat everything through. So I just want that much hydration. Then I'm going in with my moisturizer. Guys, please let your products dry before going to the next product. So I'm drying it into my skin, passing it on my skin. I added to my under eye earlier because I want that place very, very moisturized. So I'm just like blending everything into my skin. So part of hydration, this look is all about skin. So I'm just adding a face mist, a simple face mist, and just for hydration basically. So I'll be going in with this primer, an hydrating primer, elf primer, because I want hydration. And please do so to avoid your under eye area, because guys, please, I can't overemphasize this. Avoid your under eye area when you're applying primers and use your freaking hands. Please, guys, this 2025, let's use our hands.
I'll be using Mary Kay foundation. I don't know if this thing is in the market, but this thing is a treasure. Like, if you still have this Mary Kay, oh my god, it's a treasure. So I'll be using this one in bronze 600. It's very good. So I switched it up. My skin prep was very hydrating, and my foundation is obviously very matte. This is a matte foundation. So I already brought it to my hand, and I'm going to be using, I'm going to be using this brush, Real Technique in 243. It's kind of like angled out, like an angled brush, but see. So I'm just going to apply this on my hands right here, and because you guys can see my neck is so light and my face is dark. Like, I feel like because I'm recording with my front camera my face is kind of brighter, in real life my face is very dark, guys. So you have to use a foundation that matches your skin perfectly. If it's your neck, let it match your skin perfectly. So I'm just going to go in with this brush. I already diffused it out, so I have little product on it. You can see what I'm doing. I'm just covering my spots. I'm covering the places where I have spots, hyperpigmentations. Oh, this area needs plenty. Around my nose, because I don't know what's going on around my nose. The area where I have so much hyperpigmentation and spots. So I'm just going to go in there and apply foundation. So you can see how I diffused everything out. This is the foundation, and I'm using this part where there are no too much products. So I'm just going to go in my forehead, because my forehead is chaos. On my nose, because I know I have serious hyperpigmentation on my nose. I don't want to use too much product, so I'm just going to go in like this. So now you're going to blend out the places that you can see that are not well blended. It's only my forehead that is well blended, kind of. So just go to the edges of those places that are not well blended and just blend it out. this foundation is so sheer, so I just take note of all those things I'm saying. Use a very sheer foundation, something that is very lightweight. You don't want to go heavy on your application. You can see how blended this part is. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. So now I'm going to use my beauty blender to like blend it. As you can see, it's well blended. So I'm just going to do this. So just take out the excess foundation on my skin. Oh my god, it feels like skin. It looks like skin. Oh my goodness. Wow. Much like skin, and I'm so excited because now I don't think I'll be wearing my foundation any other way than this. So let's go straight to it, because we want to feel like skin, we want to do so much like skin. Every little detail matters, so we are going to go in with minimal blush, minimal everything, powders, foundation, cream products, everything is going to be very, very, very minimal. So because I like blush, just a little bit of you can see I even have the natural blushes. So let's like add just very, very small blush using this pink one because I really keep it in it. You can see how sheer that looks. You can see how sheer, so delightful. It feels like there's nothing on my face right now. So the next step is to set this cream base. I'm not going to be using contour because I'll just finish that with powder. So I'm going to be using this shade in Ebony, 60 Sephora powder in Ebony, to set my under eye, because I don't want it to be too bright. I want to look like skin, so we won't be doing that bright under eye today. So this is the type of brush I use. This is a BM Pro taped highlighter brush, but anyways, I'm using it to set my own under eye. So you already know the drill. When setting your under eye, you have to go back in and blend out the crease. So I'm just going to do that. Blend out the crease, blend out the crease. You can see how smooth that looks. If I were to use the beauty sponge, I don't know, it might just like set in a different way. I haven't tried it, but I feel like that's how it's going to come out. Like it's going to come out differently from using a brush, obviously. So I'm just lightly tapping. You can see how that has set. So because I want it to just brighten up just a little bit, I'm going to go in with this powder from BM Pro. It's the beetroot, whatever. So just lightly, you can see how that is the powder is so pigmented. So make sure to like dust the excess out, and I'm just like blending it out around the nose. I'm using the Sephora to set the whole face. I'm going with this shade of powder. It's a Nigerian brand, Kali, and I'm just going to just tap just a little bit, because I don't want to do too much with this powder. So we're just going to lightly just, you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to take this bronzer to contour my face, just to contour just a little bit. Like, you really have to like work everything out. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking it from here and dusting it out here. You can see what I'm also going to use the bronzer to contour my forehead. Just the perimeters of my then blush. So I'll be using this black opal blush in cayenne, like cayenne pepper. I'm just going to take just a little. This blush is beautiful, like it's so beautiful on dark skin, on light skin. It just depends on how you apply it. You can see how beautiful that came out. Like, it's just so nice. I know it's not getting the eye that it deserves. Because we are doing all sheer, I'm always going back in my powder brush, to like blend everything out.
So I'm just trying to like contour my nose. Very basic, simple step. I'm using a angled brush that is fluffy. So yeah, I'm using my powder brush to like blend the ash lines, because you have to like literally blend it. So I used my powder, and now I'm setting my whole face, to everything to marinate together. So now I use that same bronzer to apply shadows to my eyelids. Nothing serious, just very simple look.
One thing makeup artists will not tell you is after they spray their like setting mist, they go back in and set the face again with powder. But I would be using a setting powder because I want my skin to look like skin. I want it to look like, skin. So I went in with this Benal setting powder in, oh my god, 10. There's no number on it. Just this Benal powder. I mix it with this black opal mineralized powder. It's like a loose powder foundation. So I mix everything in here, and I'm just going to mix it together to set my whole face. Not basically my whole face, places I know that I oil very much. So those are the places that I'm going to touch, because you have to bring that smoothness to the skin, like how smooth the skin looks. Like, guys, it literally feels like as if there is nothing on my face. Like, I can't feel shit. So I went back in and blend it out. It literally feels like there's nothing on my face, like literally. And I'm filming with just natural light, like there's no light set up here. I'm filming with natural light, and I think I really like it. Like, I really like it. So let's go to our brows. I will be using this brow tamer. If you don't have a brow tamer, you can use your brow glue, your lash glue to like set it in place, especially if you have very thick eyebrows that don't move.
For the brows, usual, I'm just trying to like tame my brows down. I already like brushed my hair backwards and forward, so I'm just pressing my hair down. So to get a perfect eye shape. You guys need to go to a professional to carve your brows for you, so you get it to be easier for you to like draw your brows. So yeah, I'm starting from the brow bone. As you can see, I already like shaped my eyebrows, so I'm just following the exact line, and I'm starting from my brow bone, doing the same here. Now connect it with the beginning of my brows. So I'm going to the arc just on my eyelids, on my eyelashes. So I'm not like my brows, I'm not like going above the air. I'm staying on that particular line. So now I want to like fill the brows. When filling your brows and you want it as natural as possible, you just need to touch the places that don't look filled, like what I just did there. I just drew light strokes on the places that felt empty to me, that felt like this place is naked, let me just add something to it. And also up there, I'll do the same on this other side. So as you can see, just the places that I feel very scanty and need to be, to be shaded. So I'm just lightly, and be very gentle with your hands, like be very, very gentle with your hands when you're drawing like very, very, natural brows. So I'm going to do the same in front, just draw light, thin strokes, and to make it more airbrushed, I'm brushing the front of the brows to make it more natural. So the same way you do your brows from the brow bones, I'm just like cleaning up the brows to make it more, visible.
That is it for the brows. As you can see, the brows are kind of big. They are not big. They are just big in camera. They're not big in real life. They're very, very like moderate size brows. So brows are done. What else? We are doing natural lip.
So I'm just basically lining my lips like I would normally do. And because I have pouted lips, I'm not going to overline my lips, especially on the sides. When you even want to like overline your lips, just overline the top of your lips and make sure that the sides of your lips are very, very slim. So that's basically what I'm doing here. And I use the concealer left from the brow cleaning up. So that's what I used on my lips here. I'm just like blending everything together, and also be very careful not to like overline your lips. Now I'm going back to lining my lips again after applying the lip stain, and I'm just blending everything together. Then I'm just applying gloss. This is actually a colored gloss, and I'm doing the same above my lips and smacking everything together. I'm lining the lips with a chocolate lip liner. I think this is NYX. Yeah, I think so. As you can see, I'm not overlining the sides of my lips, but I overline the top of my lips, to give it that pouted look. And just like blend everything together. And here I'm just giving finishing touches. Part is very essential because it just makes your makeup look nicer.
So there's a trick I do. I take this lip gloss. It's Nigerian brand, Girls Corner. I just really like this lip gloss. It's almost done with it. So I just take it out, put it on at the back of my palm to just add glow to my skin, because I really like to glow, you get. So I'm just going to take this to my skin. You can see the difference from this and this. You can see how different it is. The reason why this one is even a little bit shiny is because my skin is like breathing, like my skin they breathe. So I'm just going to add here. So you can see that instant glow, and you can also add on your forehead. And if you feel like you've added too much, you can just go back into your brush, the setting powder I used earlier, and I'm just going to like just tap on it, just tap on it basically to just blend everything out. This is the final look. Then you can now spray your face with whatever setting spray you're going to be using, but I don't want to like use any spray. I'm going to carry my purse, so I'm going to add like a little powder and powder puff, so like a touch of my makeup after.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, comment, like, share and subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so you get notified when I post a new video. Bye.